Yeah. I'm the king in this bitch. Got Kieran Black on my wrist. If I pull her, I'm not coming back with your bitch. Jump on the beat, then I splash in this bitch. Worth the pay, so he knows I be damaging shit. Going on vacation, I'm packing the clip. I go mad in this bitch.
Okay, so I'll say there might be some changes in like C. I think the C characters are pretty good. Like I don't think I need to move any of them to like B or lower them to D. But like the placement of them, like Samus might be a few spots higher. But for the most part, I think they're all like. Robin might be lower too, just like a little bit.
Time to tip the scales.
Yo, Ian, thank you for the 2-month resub. Wait, hold up. Somebody suggest me a new song. Somebody suggested me a new song, by the way. Pit and Dark Pit might be lowered a little bit, but like they're like Pit and Dark Pit are like they have nothing crazy, but they aren't bad. If that makes any sense. Like they don't have anything like Bale, Cloud, or any of like the top 10. They don't have a crazy like move that that can like a large comeback factor. It's winning neutrals like over and over again, but they have good tools in the neutral. That's the thing. I'm gonna play Thunder Plains. Final Fantasy X. I don't know which one. I guess I'll do the original. Let me know if it's let me know if this is loud or not. If I miss a resub, I'll get to it soon. The sooner I do this, the better. Okay. Maybe a little louder. Let me put it up. Okay. I don't want to play any Paper Mario song. I'm gonna be playing Paper Mario tonight, so I don't want to listen to it right now and listen to it again later on. Down a little? All right. Let me put it a little more. Okay. That should be good. All right. Let's see. If you guys have any questions about anything, some things still may change, but if you guys have like, oh, why is this happening? Let me know and I'll think about it. Also, Mennonite, I still think Mennonite's a good character. I think I saw some people say something about Mennonite, but Mennonite, he be wildin' sometimes. Like, you see Mennonite in the chat? I know y'all be hearing him at tournament. He be wildin'. Nah, but Mennonite, I still think Mennonite's pretty good. Why is Solomar above Bowser? You've seen my Iron Mans. I don't need to explain that. Is the matchup chart right after this? Yeah, I can do it right after this. Yeah, A tier has a lot of characters, but I feel like S tier, they just have like, I don't know. Like, A tier is like top going into high, basically. Like, all of them, they're not top tier. All these characters, I would say top tier starts from like Marth or something. So the others, they're like solid high tiers, I guess. Like, yeah, I'll say like they're like solid like high tier. I wouldn't say all of them are top. Or actually, no. Yeah, I might say something like that. Wait, I missed something. My bad. If I miss your like a donation or a resub or something, I apologize. I'll try to get to it after I do this. Now this is Final Fantasy X.
Time to tip the scales.
Like Cora, thank you for the 6-month resub. Why is E tier so barren? Barren waste. Nah, I might move Pac-Man up to E. I might upgrade him. I mean, it doesn't really change anything in terms of order. That's what it really comes down to. This is good thinking music. Shout out to Thunder Plains. I'm thinking. Some people have been asking me about Wario. I don't even think Wario. I feel like I might have put it a little higher than I expected to. But if you put Wario in a match versus like half of B tier and higher, like he has like obviously has the waft, but like half of B and up, they can beat him in a match, even if the Warriors try to camp in less than the time that it takes to charge a fully charged waft. So it pretty much like invalidates that sometimes. And even then, like some characters can play so safe that even with the waft, like they would have to either super hard read something or someone like we kind of saw Ken versus like Gluttony. There were some close games until like 4 and 5, I think it was, or at 5, I think for sure. Shit was like impossible for him to get anything. Once Ken figured out, like, oh wait, I'm fucking Sonic, or like, what the hell is Wario gonna do to me if I do this and this, and then he pretty much barely hit him. I would say Duck Hunt is definitely one of the characters that, from like the past few months, went from down like low to where he's at right now to me. Probably because we've seen like what he can really do. Obviously in the US we don't really have too much duck hunts, but the duck hunts have been turning up, man. Like obviously somebody could be really good with like a character that's not too good, but it seems like Duck Hunt, from after watching Duck Hunt over and over again, he definitely has options for a lot of scenarios. Obviously, he has some hard matchups. That's why he's not super high. He's like right in the middle, mid-tier. But like, and then even then, like in matchups. Mario below Mewtwo? Oh yeah, Mewtwo's fucking stupid, yo. Like, well, Mario and Mewtwo are really good. They're really good. But like, I feel like Mewtwo is even better than, like, even before Wadi started doing better and like Abadango, I was always like, Mewtwo is very good. Mewtwo is very good. Then for some reason, when Abadango decided to use Bayonetta, people just like, oh, Mewtwo sucks or something like that. No, that's not the case. I don't know why Abadango wants to use, well, he wants to use a better character, but that doesn't mean that Mewtwo is that much worse. Roy's a weird case. He might be higher. He might be like where Game & Watch is, or like Little Mac is. move Ike to A. Gunblade doesn't think Ike is that bad anymore, but like, no. So I can't troll him with that. Maybe if I put Falco lower, he'll get triggered. He got triggered on Twitter like yesterday or something about someone saying Falco's low tier, and I was like, wow, what a fucking low tier warrior. I don't think DDD is the worst in the game. Now, let me remove the meat. I only have one meat in there.
Time to tip the scales.
Yo, D-Disciple, thank you for the 24-month resub. 2 years, son. That's crazy. Yeah, it's already been 2 years, D-Disciple. What's good, homie? Why is Wario so high? Boy, he's not even that high. you talking about? Roy's way better than that? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. When the best Roy says Roy sucks after thinking very highly of him, he probably got more experience and was like, alright, you know what? Roy's actually dookie or something like that. That made him, or you know, he probably thinks Roy's even lower than what I put him. Soulstar with the 3-month resub. What are your thoughts on Yoshi? I think Yoshi is actually pretty good. He's one of those characters. There's a few characters around, or like in the game, that I feel like, or at least for my placement, could be a little more justified if more Yoshis went to tournaments. But Yoshi definitely has some really good stuff. But I can see what, so I can see why people are like, oh, Yoshi's way too high, even though he's fucking in the middle, like right in the middle. But I would definitely say Yoshi's not a bad character. There isn't many bad characters in this game. I'll say the same thing for, like, we don't really see Yoshi. We don't really. I think Palutena is not garbage as well. If your character got a down throw up air, that's not like some jank bullshit. They're not complete garbage, in my opinion. If you got a kill setup that's very consistent, I don't feel like they're like useless or like completely trash. Having that and a kill throw is very, very good. Do a melee tier list? The fuck? I'll name like top 6. Why is Pika so low? Pikachu's like 15 or 14, I think. That's not low. Nah, I feel like Pac-Man is a tricky character. However, if you are either experienced in the matchup or you get used to it, or like you get used to like all of like Pac-Man's tricks, then he kind of struggles. Pretty much, either you can just time out the Pac-Man if you really don't know what to do and make him like go to you, or you can just straight out, I don't know, just avoid like kind of like the obvious stuff. When like, which website is this? I just googled Smash 4 tier list maker. I don't think Kirby is too low. He had some, he was pretty good, or like, I would say Kirby was higher before, but then as, you know, the game's lifespan continue Kirby stuff, or like, I don't know, there's nothing crazy came out about Kirby. He has some good stuff though, I can't lie, but like, I don't know. For the most part, he just struggles versus like a lot of characters. Nah, you're good. Don't worry, Jay. I like this discussion. Even though we're not going anywhere because this is my list. But like, Kirby does fine versus like Fox and stuff. Like he has some matchups that he does pretty decent versus, or maybe even like wins hard even. No, like wins like in the top half, but he has some weird matchups in like the middle, some in the top obviously. Jello Hot Dog cheer to 500 bits. Where does the cat's dad fall on the tier list and why it's number 1? It is number 1. It is number 1. Kitaro is really, really good. What? Alright, sorry about that. Wow. I was muted on purpose.
Time to tip the scales.
My brother had to just tell me something. Let's hi, thank you for the 10-month resub. He said Zersu is in top 10. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, you're right. You know, I just had Zero possess my computer real quick and refused to put her on their top 10. Yo, Silex, thank you for the 3-month resub. He said boop. Boop. Alright, sorry about that. Wow. Wow, I'm just like thinking about the other thing now. It's mind-blowing in a dumb way. Nah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. That's why I don't know. I was just like... Alright, so... Obviously, this is not like exactly 100% accurate. It's really hard to come down to like the middle. I would say in a tier list, the hardest thing to do is from like the middle or like mid tier and below. Everywhere, like the top tier or like the top 15, 20 are pretty much about the same. Like if someone thinks something else is like not too far off, like let's say like some of y'all are like Fox is much better than than like Sonic, and it's just like 2 spots ahead in my list. Like it's 2 spots ahead. That's not drastic, but like so obviously some people are like, yo, I think Wario should be top of B tier, or you know Charizard, like Silent Doom, like Charizard should be A tier. There's a few characters that I might be a little biased for here, a little, and that's what you call it. That's probably like well, actually no, I don't think anyone's really like disagreeing with Bowser and DK's spot. I feel like they're pretty good there. Like they're pretty much good counter picks, but they also have good matchups too. Obviously, I would say like they would need like a secondary for some matchups though. Or like it's really hard to do some matchups consistently, but they're still good characters. Doesn't matter. I would say maybe Yoshi a little bit. Zelda. Oh man, maybe not too much characters. Maybe Pit and Dark Pit. I don't know. I don't think Palutena is a bad character. I don't think Palutena is a bad character.
I've got your back.
Jake and Wolf with the $5 donation. Jigglypuff can give Falco, so therefore she wins the matchup. Can you please put Falco below her? Sure thing, buddy!
Time to tip the scales.
Yo, Pit Over, thank you for the 9-month resub. Hi, Nairo. I have not played Smash since Brawl, and I was wondering why you haven't ranked Wolf, Ice Climbers, or Snake yet. They're really, really good, to the point that they got removed from the game, and they're still, like, trying to adjust them. So I can't put them in a list if we don't know their move, you know, new moveset. I gotta wait till the Switch one. Oops, I might have leaked something. But, anyway, back to the match. I don't think Palutena's bad.
I've got your back.
I don't think Palutena's a bad character. Primitus donated $1, said, what do you think of the, is the highest possible place for Yoshi Villager in the future? Well, I think Villager hit is like peak basically, and that's mainly because of the DLC. If the DLC weren't here, because he has like a hard time versus like 3 of them, or I think like 3, maybe 4, and those 4 or 3 are like very popular, so odds are he'll run into him. So you don't really see Villagers go too far. Obviously, he has other matchups where he doesn't do too well, or like he loses, but like it's not that much. Like if you cut them off, even like Zero Suit, like because struggles versus like, you know, obviously Bale and Cloud and shit. If they were gone, maybe Zero Suit would be even a little higher, you know. But Fox second endgame. That boy Renai would be like, it's a Christmas gift. If DLC was gone, my man would turn up. He'll win Evil Japan. It's like I'm going, but let me see. This is Thunder Plains. Where did Nairo's chill go? My chill left with everybody else's opinions that they're trying to throw in my list. Game & Watch is just going lower and lower. Hello? Have you seen Robin? Remember when I was doing shit with Robin back in the 3DS days? She was like right here. She was like where Lucina and Corin and shit is at. You know where she at now? It's like finding Waldo. Right there she is, right here. Maybe even lower, you know? She has a good down throw up air, I guess. It's crazy when she gets buffed and she got lower. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, if Palutena continues to be low tier in tournaments, or like, if people see her as low tier and then she's like available to use in low tier tournaments, thank y'all. I can use a mean ass Palutena. Same for Zelda. Same for some of y'all put Ike in low tier. I'll take that shit. Yo, what? Give me that shit. Give me that free money. Let me get that.
I've got your back.
Okay, I think this might be it. I think this is solid enough. Obviously, nobody's gonna agree on a perfect thing. I might do this from like, you know, time to time. Maybe I'll like update it every few months. Not every week, obviously. The game ain't that crazy that it changes all the time. But I think this might be fine. Or obviously, there's some interchange. I feel like. I feel like E and F should like combine. Like I should put like Wii Fit and E, or like all of them in E. You know, like something like that. I don't feel like. I don't feel like there's truly an F character, even though they're still like the worst character. I'll still like. I feel like putting like a few in E and not in F. I feel like it should be something like this maybe. I'll probably do something like that. Cause I know y'all be seeing this game and be putting in the work. No. There you go. Bam. There you go. There you go. If you want to know where the Mii Gunner or where all the Miis are placed, it's DLC. Donate to find out. And you know, it's similar to, you know, the Star Wars game. You might have a chance at finding out. Sometimes you just won't get the right thing. You might get the placement of Little Mac instead, or Lucario, and that's unfortunate. Alright, wait, so how do I like... What the fuck? Man, yo, fuck this. I'll just use print screen. Or light shot. Oh, y'all about to see, hold on, y'all about to see my hidden images. I can't show y'all this. Hold up. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Hold on. Enough of that. Hold on. I almost got banned from Twitch, yo. That's crazy. I just messaged y'all. Alright, hold on. We need a new song. Somebody give me a new song. Alright, what y'all, alright, let me hear your thoughts about this tier list. You know, obviously, I don't think anyone has anywhere, or like, an exact tier list similar to mine, but I feel like this is what it is currently. Things could change. Obviously, you know, I would say, like, before, Diddy Kong was the best, but, like, I would now give it to Bayonetta and like slight edge to Cloud just because of his matchups overall versus every other character. And even then, he still does very well versus like Diddy Kong 2 and Bayonetta. So, yeah, like Trap Ketchup. Did he lose his 0 matchups? No, it's a hard even with Bayonetta. Hard even. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. Alright, wait. How do I make a new one? I guess I reset. Alright, hold up. I'm about to put some... I'm about to put a Sonic song. Let's put Sonic Forces.
Back on my shit, turn my back on a bitch, spin a rack on the fit. Got a white dragon on my wrist, yeah. Got a bomb sagging on my left, yeah. Got a hash kitchen in the fence, better run up on a legend and we pull up to the gym, yeah. Walking that bitch like they can't tell me nothing. Put them all down like the gravity dumpling. You can't protect from all this devastation, them rockets come